This is my parents' garage, and this pile has been building up for the last 27 years. Although the core of this pile got settled down right when they moved in, it continued to expand a little bit each year, killing a lot of the potential that this 3-car garage would typically have. My wife and I are in the middle of a big move, selling the camper van that I converted over the pandemic and that we lived in for the last 3 years. We were tired of paying rent at a storage facility to store what we couldn't fit in the van, so I offered to renovate my parents' garage in order to have a little section for us and our stuff. We talked it through and agreed on a plan. As we would be loading the stuff out of the garage, my dad would be going through it to see what he wanted to keep and what he wanted to throw away.
Seen the Alf I have in my office?
No, I don't think I have.
He's hanging on the lamp.
Let me take a picture of Al.
Looks like the rat got a piece of his forehead.
I never put it up. It might be Keith.
And fortunately, he found the strength to throw away a lot of the stuff. So you'll see as this goes on that about half the stuff ends up being kept. Some of that gets donated, and the other half ends up in a pile out back that gets taken to the dump at the end of the video.
In 1989, I read it wrong. I thought it was Al.
Really?
Yeah. So when you're...
A lot of stuff, huh? You're not alone. Get the past started. You're not alone. Get that thought started. Get the past started. Oh, again, alone. You're not alone. Get that thought started. Forget your past started. Oh, again, I know. Oh, again, I know. I know. Moved it all outside. Good day's work. The situation today is that we got the shelving in. We got the beginnings of the bracing for the shelving in. And over here, we broke down stuff that's going to be donated versus all the stuff that we're actually going to keep and put back on the shelves in there. And then look at this, we got a ton of stuff that we're just going to be able to totally get rid of. So this area was totally filled with boxes. We got all those boxes to the shelving. Whew, doggy, 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 dog. Epic. Epic work. Feels really good. Okay, so here's where we're at. We got This wall taken care of with shelving right here. All the things we're gonna keep, we're still going through some of it. This wall over here that we're gonna build shelving for next. This little area between these two filing cabinets. Here's all of the stuff that we're getting rid of, which is pretty awesome. Got rid of a bunch, which is nice. And then just a little bit of stuff that we're gonna donate. So, progress. Crossbeam there. Okay, so this is the plan for right here with the table saw. The table saw going right here. The table saw will sit right here, and then we're going to build another shelving unit right here that's a 10-footer, so actually a foot longer 10-footer. That'll go right there. So that's the plan. We're getting somewhere. Slowly but surely. Got everything cut for both plans. Ready to build.
Amazing.
So now we've got the shelving we did yesterday, and we've got this shelving now too. It's taking shape. Day 4, and hopefully the final day of this whole thing. Just gotta get some screws at Home Depot, and then we're putting the 4th shelving unit together and calling this a wrap. I am a little short on plywood on this project, and I don't want to buy a whole nother one, so I'm ripping these 2x4s down to the same thickness as the plywood, and then laying them down like this. And then I found some extra sheets for this piece here. I was 4 feet short on plywood, so I'm making do. That'll do. Okay, so we have finished this shelving here. We did the shelving on the back wall the day before last, and we started out with this shelving. We've got one more shelving unit to go. It's gonna go right here. It's gonna look a lot like this shelving unit, except the table saw is gonna go at the end of it right here, so that if I ever need to cut stuff, I can use this one as a feed table for the table saw. So that is the plan, and the only other thing I want to show you is exactly how big our dump pile has gotten. All this paint, all this stuff, and all this stuff. So, pretty cool. A lot of this stuff sat in here for 27 years, untouched, so there were many moments of going through it and reliving old memories from each of us. There were some difficult moments of choosing what to keep and what to get rid of, and just tensions getting a little high because of that, but that's the way it's obviously going to be. There is a slight curvature to this garage, so this one is 63.5, this pillar is 62.5, and this one's 61.5. So with the full stretch of the garage going all the way from here to the end, you've got a height difference of 2 inches. So when I build these other ones, I have to account for that, making some of these legs longer as they go out. These 2 legs are longer than this one. And this one's gonna have 4 legs, so I've kind of got to do the math on, with the 2-inch grade difference, how long each. I have to redesign this diagram. I just screwed up a cut, and it sucks because it was these 4 69 inches, and so I gotta go back to Home Depot to get one 8-foot 2x4. Oh, brutal. So close to not having to go back. Bye, Home Depot. Okay, back to work. The final cut. To finish off the job, I built a countertop for this. So, and then I took the drawers out and screwed it in. So I didn't have a lid to this. It was just open on the top for some reason. So now I've got that. And then this thing was leaning a little bit, so now it is secured to this and leveled, so it's standing up straight. And that's basically project done. I mean, essentially there's not anything else to do. So I'm incredibly proud, obviously. Feels so good. And I'm just gonna have some pizza now and sit and bask in the handiwork.
Morning. It is 8 a.m. on Sunday morning. I'm here in the garage getting ready for somebody to come pick up the dump.